I'm Jerome Alexander with Magellan College Counseling, and I'm here to introduce you to one of my newer colleagues, Cath Howard, and she is going to give us a little bit of information about herself, and then we'll have a conversation and help you understand what it would be like to work with her. So Cath, welcome to the team, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi. Well, I live in Northern California near Lake Tahoe, and I've raised my two boys here with my husband. And I really feel that living here has created an environment for me to explore all kinds of possibilities for careers and ways to make your life satisfying, because we're not in a traditional environment here. And so I have an understanding of ways to help you find your passion and find where you want to be in the world.
Awesome. You have beautiful sun streaming through your window.
Oh my goodness.
And trees in the background. Those of us who aren't used to seeing trees all the time. Tell us what's going on back there.
Well, it snowed this morning. And now we're having a 60-degree day. So we're in that springtime where, where we never know what we're going to get. And that is pretty cool light we're seeing right now.
It is. And so the kind of students that you're comfortable working with, tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, I actually feel comfortable with a range of students. I grew up in the Bay Area, and I was surrounded by, high flyers, people going for the Ivy Leagues. And I went to Middlebury College, and then I also went to UC Berkeley. So I really feel that I understand students that have those aspirations. But I also, having lived here in Lake Tahoe for 30 years, have an appreciation for people that think outside the box. I think, artists and musicians and people that maybe are looking for non-conventional careers. I think I really have a lot to offer students like that.
Awesome. Awesome. And you've been in education for many, many years.
I have. My first jobs right out of college, I was an outdoor instructor for Outward Bound. I worked with underserved populations, introducing them to the outdoors. And then I became a public school teacher for many years. And I worked in both elementary and high school. I was involved in a startup high school here in Lake Tahoe. So I've always been, I would say my main thread in my career path has always been in education.
Yep. Yeah. And tell us more about your boys.
I have two boys. I have, my older son is 22, and he just graduated from UC Davis from the Honors College.
Congratulations.
And yeah, it's very exciting. He was able to write a thesis that will be published.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's super cool. It's not a usual offer, but his advisor really liked what he was working on. And so that'll be published sometime in this next year. And he also did his pre-med requirements and plans to apply to med school.
Fabulous.
And my younger son is 19, and he's at Oberlin College getting a dual degree. Nice. He's studying music at the conservatory, and he'll be a jazz trumpet. It's in jazz trumpet performance. And then he's also studying history.
Beautiful. Love that. So
yeah.
You've done both the liberal arts and the research college experience.
Yeah, both with my boys and myself.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, so I feel.
So what lessons do you feel like you learned as you were helping each of your boys go, explore their passions?
I think the most important thing was to listen to them, was to really hear where they wanted to go and where they were headed with their studies and their career path. And they're very different. And if we take a minute to listen and really, follow their lead, I think that's really going to help a student find the right fit for them.
Yeah. And you volunteer, you said you helped start a high school in Lake Tahoe. That's interesting. What was that about?
Well, that was, it was a very unique opportunity. Someone here in town decided that not all students were being met in the public school system. So she started this school that was designed for the out of the box student to bring that back into the theme. So we had a lot of kids that struggled in a traditional school environment, but we also had kids who had been homeschooled their whole lives and all of a sudden wanted to come in high school and have a more traditional experience.
Yep.
So we worked with a wide range of students. It was a lot of project-based learning, and we also worked with Glasser's theories.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. And you are volunteering right now for your local high school.
I am. And our local high school, we're a rural town, and we have a lot of first generation students that are first generation in their family to go to college, as well as a lot of low income.
Yep.
So we have a wide range of students that we work with at the public high school. So it's just a wonderful thing to be able to give back to the community and help out there.
That's great.
Yeah,
that's great. Super. Well, what should people know who are deciding to work with you? You're good at working with out of the box kids. You're good at, traditional liberal arts or research university. You also have some experience in athletics.
I do. Yeah, I was growing up, I was a swimmer, a very serious swimmer. And so I actually really understand the collegiate athlete. I swam in college as well. So I enjoy working with athletes because of my own personal experience, and my two boys are also athletes. And that's a unique path to be a serious athlete in college, as well as, a high achiever academically. And so I really feel like that's something that I can have insight into and help students find the right school. And
right.
Yeah.
We always say athletes are really good at time management because they have to be.
That's right. There's not a lot of wiggle room.
Right. You have to be somewhere at 5 a.m.
Exactly.
Get homework done before 2 a.m.
I'm also really interested in, artists. I'm a photographer. I'm a lifelong photographer. And so I have an eye for helping students build their portfolio. I also know a lot about colleges that are arts oriented, as well as music. So those two things. I really, it's a pleasure for me to get to work with artists.
Beautiful. All right. Well, so if any of you watching this are artists, you will know that Cath is a kindred soul and will, take care of you on your path. So that's helpful. Anything else for parents to know about having their kids work with you?
I think the parents will appreciate that I connect with their child on a really personal level. I'm a good listener, and that students really feel comfortable working with me. And I think that's why I'm always drawn to education, because I love those connections. And I do think that that's my strength, is helping students kind of, share and be who they are.
Fabulous. That's one of the beautiful things of what we do, is that one-on-one connection.
Yeah.
So that's lovely.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure to welcome you to our team. I'm happy to have you, and thank you for making this quick little video with me to help, prospective clients understand what it would be like to work with you. So
thank you.
It's
a pleasure, and I look forward to meeting whoever comes our way.
Fabulous. Fabulous. All right, there you go. That's Cath, and her bio is also on this page.
All right. Thank you.